Good evening, everyone. It is July the 12th, speeding through the year. Tonight's Jesus Short is about the Holy Spirit being a magnet. And boy, I can tell you a lot of stories, but I won't because I committed to 4 minutes. So Matthew 22, verse 14, for many are called, but few are chosen. Now, why are few chosen? Because God only chooses a few? No. Because only a few chose him. Because it is his will that all men be saved. Mm-hmm. James 4, verse 8, draw near to God, and he will draw near to you. That's a promise. That is a promise. Cleanse your hands, you sinners, and purify your hearts, you double-minded. What is double-minded? That is, we just touched on it a little while ago, a couple weeks ago now, where if we command a mountain to be cast into the sea, but we doubt, that is what God calls double-mindedness. You are saying, oh, I believe that I'll cast it in, but not really. So I pray for this person that is dying of cancer, but not really. Don't be double-minded. Go for it. Revelation 3, verse 20. Oh boy. Behold, I stand at the door and knock. If anyone hears my voice and opens the door, I will come into him and dine with him, and he with me. When people say, oh yeah, if you say you hear God's voice, you're nuts. Really? Because he says we can have supper with him if we want. But if you don't believe you can, go ahead. Struggle through life. And people say, this world is so hard. Yeah, because you don't do this. You're stuck up here. You're stuck right here. But we can rejoice when we know that this life is but a temporary gig. It is but a vapor, Jesus said. You know how long it's been since Jesus rose from the dead? 2 days. He said 1,000 years is a day to him, and a day is 1,000 years. It was 2 days ago that he rose from the dead. So how long is a 70 or 80 year life? Shoot, would be dead by noon but in his time. You know, we worry about things that we shouldn't be worrying about. The Holy Spirit is a magnet. For I was hungry and you gave me something to eat. I was thirsty and you gave me something to drink. I was naked and you clothed me. I was sick and you visited me. A stranger and you invited me in. I was in prison and you came to me. Then the righteous will answer to him, Lord, when did we see you hungry and feed you? This is really interesting. Amen, I tell you, whatever you did to one of the least of these, my brethren, you did to me. You know what this word is in Greek? It's the word adolphos. You know what it means? It means of the same blood. Jesus is saying, when you do all these things to the Jewish people, you have done it to me. If you want proof of that, again, I gave you, a couple weeks ago, I gave you 1 Corinthians 15, verses 23 through 28. It says in there that these are my blood. These people are my blood. And when we get grafted in, I don't care which one of the 12 tribes I'm in, I am in his blood. I carry his DNA. And the Holy Spirit is a magnet. How many times do you walk down the street and have someone say, you're different? You're different. And how many times do you have a Christian go, you're a Christian, right? Yeah, because two magnets are drawn, which is contrary to the world, because only a positive and a negative charge are drawn into the world. But a positive and a positive magnet in the kingdom are drawn together. So, streetlight.com, Facebook, at Streetlight Bible Study 4006, and there is no space here. Be blessed and make sure that you are a blessing. Thank you for tuning in.